Hello guys, Slasher Pass here, again with another video, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Scream 6 Billy Loomis mask, or the aged Ghostface mask. Now, last year I reviewed the Chrome Ghostface mask from Spirit Halloween. I also picked this up from Spirit Halloween. A couple of different retailers are selling these. They're all generally the same with slight differences. If you're subscribed to Drowned Boy Productions, he actually went over all of them. But I picked up the Spirit one. Usually when I have a Ghostface mask, even if I untag it, I like to show off the tag. This one, I didn't do that. I got home. I knew this was going to be a part of my costume that I'm going to wear for Halloween. I'm going to be the Billy Loomis Scream 6 mask, Ghostface. So I just ripped the tag right off. Didn't even think about it. I put it in my room somewhere. All the Ghostface masks I saved the tags for. At some point I want to get a binder and just collect them because I'm weird like that. But I seem to misplaced it. If you want to know what that tag looks like, watch a different video on it. Or go in the store and see it yourself. But anyways, here's the mask. So this one is just called the aged Ghostface mask. So it's kind of branded like it could be any of them. But it most closely resembles the Billy Loomis Ghostface mask. In that film, as you can see, it's got the cracks matching that. A couple of cool things. First of all, this mask is pretty well painted. Mine had a little weird, piece of extra latex or paint, like a string. It's actually right here. Let me see if I can focus this a little bit better. Sorry, I'm recording this off my phone, so I'm not going to be able to show it, but yeah. Oh, there it is. Right there. It had a little bit poking out. I kind of carefully cut that off with some scissors. So that's something you could run into. But overall, the mask looks really good. It looks really, really accurate, despite not being the same sculpt. It smells like vanilla. So, yeah. The 25th anniversary Ghostface mask also smelled like vanilla. I was going to do a video on that, but I had got one of the second run editions with the blue paint or blue mold spot, whatever you want to call it, problem. So I was going to make that video, and I never ended up uploading it because I was so disappointed that I was going to give the mask an awful review. I was going to be overly negative, so I just didn't do it. But that one had the vanilla smell too. From what I can tell, the vanilla smell, I don't know, I have that mask kind of quarantined away. But after a while, when I would get out and smell it, it kind of lost after a bit. But at least on this one, it's still pretty strong. Ironically, I think it would have been cool if, not a terrible smell, like something where you wouldn't want to wear on your face, but maybe it would have been a cool gimmick if they tried to do like a fake mold or mildew type smell. Obviously, where it wouldn't smell bad, but just like a different type of smell. That would have been cool. But hey, I love that vanilla scent. I can't complain. So something I want to compare this to really quick is back when Scream 4 came out, they put a mask out, Fun World did, that wasn't actually in the movie. It was called the Zombie Ghostface mask, and the symbolism was supposed to be Scream 4 was all about reboots, so that mask was specifically designed to look like the Ghostface version of the Rob Zombie Michael Myers mask. And that kind of looked pretty similar to this. In fact, it was on my shelf as a stand-in for the Scream 6 mask until I got it. So, I'll pull that up. Mine, ever since I got it, kind of had this weird bend in it. It got shipped in like a standard mailer. It's always had that. It's a little weird quirk my mask has. I used to hate it. Don't dislike it as much anymore. But as you can see, these masks are very similar. My roommate even joked these are the Billy and Stu masks, whereas this one's supposed to be the Billy. Ironically, if this was to look like anything, it'd probably look more like the Nancy Loomis mask, at least from what I can tell from photos. The cracks and stuff on this one resembles the most. But weirdly enough, this mask kind of was around for years and years before Scream 6, and then this came out. In fact, me and my friends, when Scream 6 came out, because of me, actually, because this is how I would refer to the Ghostface in that movie, where it was just like the promo pictures and like not much of the plot was known yet. I would just refer to it as Zombie Ghostface, and we called it that even after seeing the movie. Uh, yeah, so this is kind of the original Scream 6 mask in a weird way. So yeah, I definitely like this better, but I've still got a soft spot in my heart for this one. Anyways, as you can see, there's some grays. It's got a nice dirty wash over it. It's pretty good. It's looks cracked, but it's actually molded in, so you don't have to worry about like this mask losing very much detail. I do worry about the paint over time. Mine's kind of messed up right there. Kind of didn't get painted all the way. Ironically, this part not being painted the best is fine on this particular mask in a way it wouldn't be for other Ghostface masks. But yeah, you definitely have to look for the best copies. They look kind of inconsistent, but I like it. I got the best copy on the shelf. I can't complain. I definitely would recommend picking up this mask, especially if you like Scream 6. Now I'm just going to throw in, this isn't really a part of the review, but I'm going to throw in a couple other little miscellaneous, well, two miscellaneous Ghostface items I picked up at Spirit. They don't deserve their own whole review, or it's not that they don't deserve it, it's just I don't know how I would stretch them out into their own review. But I got this Ghostface chrome knife. Now, it kind of looks like the bleeding Ghostface knife, same sort of shape and overall idea. It looks much closer to the Buck 120 or Buck 119, because I believe they're using the Buck 119 in newer films, to the dagger that they had, the weird little dagger that you can still pick up that was branded as the Ghostface knife. But yeah, this one's got like the same chrome material as the chrome Ghostface mask. It's super shiny. You can actually see me recording this video with it. It's pretty crazy. It looks nice. I do worry that this paint's going to chip after a while. I feel like it's already done it on mine. Yeah, there's definitely some paint chip where it's black material underneath. But yeah, I picked that up so that I would have it for my Scream 6 costume. And I did manage to find the tag for this one. I wasn't as excited, so I actually put it away and remembered where I had it stored, rather than just being like, oh, in this random shelf or something like that. But yeah, pretty standard. It says Ghostface knife. Not branded as the Buck 120 or 119 for, I assume, copyright reasons. It's recommended ages 8 and up. Ironically, I'd be kind of scared. I am kind of nervous to like go places with this, because it ironically kind of does look like a real knife a little bit, at least closer to a real knife than other fake knives I've seen. It was held on with like that black I forget what they call it, but that, that plastic loop where if you loop it through once, you can never get it unlooped and you have to cut it. And it's got these silver black things right here. Little Ghostface on the end. It says Spirit. Not much on the back. This retailed for $9.99. I believe the Ghostface mask was like $13, $14, something like that. And then this next one is something I really like. It's this cool Ghostface cup. Now, apparently a fan artist had drew this, and also a design on a blanket, and Fun World was actually paid him to use this art, which is cool. They could have not. They could have just ripped off his art or something, since they own the copyright, but they actually paid him his dues, which is good. It's very nice, and it's got like metallic up here too. I'm really loving this metallic paint that they use on these Ghostface items between the knife and the chrome mask and this. But yeah, those are just a couple little items I picked up that really didn't tie into the whole review. So I would definitely say slash on this one and pick it up. It's very good. I enjoy it quite a bit. Also, Easter Unlimited mask, if you were wondering. So yeah, this has been Slash or Pass, and stay spooky.